welcome back to the channel. This is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So today's video, I am so excited for this one, as in really excited. So a few of you all know I absolutely love my cross stitch as well as my colouring. Now I understand if cross stitch is not quite your thing, if you are here just for the colouring part of the channel, this is actually going to be based on the cross stitch part, so please don't feel awkward if it's not for you. So anyway, we will get into it. So I was contacted I think roughly about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, by a company called Onedaysaving. Now on their website they do all sorts of crafts such as diamond painting, DIY diamond crafts. They also have the diamond painting tools. They also do a lot of cross stitch as well, whether it being counted cross stitch or stamped cross stitch. And they also have paint by numbers on their website as well. Now when I was looking on their website as well, I also noticed that they also do photo custom, where you can get cross stitch like customed a photo. They do it on the paint by numbers, and they also do it with the diamond painting. That is amazing, especially with the cross stitch one, because yeah, I never actually had a photo custom into a cross stitch, so that would be really interesting to try out. So I might have to try that in the future. Anyway, yeah, I was fairly kindly contacted by the Onedaysaving to see if I'd like to do a review for them, to see if I'd like to do a collaboration, a review of one of their kits. So I do love diamond painting, don't get me wrong, I do love it. I have tried paint by numbers, but I'm more into cross stitch. So they very kindly sent me a cross stitch to review, well, to show you guys, to unbox and also review. I'll be doing more the unboxing in this video, because obviously I can't properly review it if I've not started stitching it yet, so there will be an upcoming video after that. So let's get into it. I'm excited about this. So I've opened it at the top because I thought underneath has got my address on, and I thought you don't really want to see that. Not to mention it's crinkling, but less crinkling if I do that. So we shall open it. I'm sorry about the crinkling, guys. I know that's not for everybody. Some people can find it very annoying. But yes, so we'll have a look at what design that I chose. I chose this one. I'm so excited for this. When I had a look on their website, when they did say that I could choose a design to review for them, oh god, they had so much beautiful, they're absolutely stunning designs to choose from. I was really, well, I was really spoilt for choice, to be fair, and I will be definitely going back on their site to have a look at some more cross stitch patterns. But I particularly went for this one because this is the cute couple. I think that's the name for them, I just can't remember now, but I went for this one because I don't know, it just really spoke out to me, especially the boy and the girl. It just reminds me of me and my husband when we first met. His hair was, guaranteed it was a little bit lighter, but that is how my hair was, and it just reminds me of when we used to meet up, when we first got together, and he'd kiss my forehead and I'd kiss his forehead or kiss his nose, and yeah, it just really called out to me, and I had to get this one. So this kit took only 7 days to arrive. Now that is absolutely amazing, because I've had kits in the past, maybe on Etsy or more AliExpress, where it's took a couple of months. I've received, I know that I ordered a couple of cross stitch kits from other companies, and they've taken about, I think, 14 days, which is still good considering it comes from China. which is really good. But 7 days coming from China, that is absolutely amazing time. So definitely big thumbs up for that, for the company themselves. Now, I did speak to them a little bit when we was going back and forth, and they do seem really nice. They seem really pleasant. The communication is really good with them. If I had any queries about anything, they'd email me straight back, or if they had any queries, they'd email me. So the communication was really good for them. So the kit that I chose anyway, without further ado, before I keep babbling on. Now, obviously this is a cute couple. Now, this is in 11 count Ada. Now, 11 count is a slightly bigger Ada. As you can see from the back, it does have slightly larger squares. Now, I know 11 count isn't for everybody, but I quite like it. Now, it's 190 by 264. Now, I think that is the stitch count for it, but we will double check that in a minute. And it is 44 centimeters by 71. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get the whole kit on camera here, like the whole picture, because my table doesn't go that big. So we'll have a look what was included in the kit. So if I just pop that to the side. Now you get your chart here. Now, I'm not exactly sure how much of this chart I am allowed to show on camera, because I know that yeah, it's a bit funny when it comes to charts, because of obviously copyright. You don't really want to be showing a lot, but I'm just going to put my hand there. You can't really copy anything off that. So off the chart, it's really simple. It's the shiny paper, so it is a little bit, maybe a little bit difficult to try and mark off, but I find that if you do prefer using the charts, because you don't necessarily have to use the charts, but if you do prefer using the charts, a good marker to use with this is, I use a Prismacolor alcohol marker, and it usually does the trick. Obviously just bear in mind what you do use in case it goes through, but it's what I'm using on one of my other designs. So you get your chart bit here. I'm sorry I can't fold it out to show the whole thing, I really do apologise, but as you can see, the symbols are very clear. Now we'll have a look if it's got the schematic on the side. Now, it's a fold out chart, and it looks like there's a lot of block colours, which I'm happy with because I do love block colours. Yeah, down here. So if I just pop that there. Now down here at the bottom of the chart, you've got the, do you call it schematic? You've got the colour code. Now you've got, it comes with DMC numbers, which is, I think, is absolutely fantastic, because if you're anything like me, sometimes I may overuse on the thread that I'm using, so I may have to top up on it. So I find that really helpful that it does have the DMC code to it as well, because at least then if for some reason I did run out of a certain colour, I'd be able to just go and pick that colour up. It comes with the symbols as well, so you get the symbols there. The symbols are really clear on the chart here on the schematic. If I hold it up, now there is a bit of a mark here, a bit of a pink mark, so I don't know whether that was done when it was being printed. It's not a major issue, because the chart itself, when it's a printed cross stitch, now this is a stamped one, and when it's a stamped cross stitch like this, I don't tend to use the chart really, so it's not biggie. So it has 27 colours included in the kit, so that's not too many actually. That's all right, that's not too many. Oh, I'm trying to, yeah, you don't even want to know what my room's like at the minute. Get my coffee. I shouldn't be holding coffee right next to it, so we're going to open it up. Now, ooh, I've got some threads here, extra threads. So it looks like, ooh, I'm really happy with this. So you get your little toolkit. Now, I love this toolkit. This is really good. You get some needles. I think there's about six needles in there. You get your threader to thread through the actual, what you call it. My mind's gone blank. Yeah, we'll take it out. We'll have a proper look. Or maybe not. I do apologise about my nails, guys. Yeah, the needles are loose in the pack, so just got to be careful there. So if I just take, I'm not going to take the needles out because I don't want to drop them on the floor. So I'll have a look at this first. Now, some of you might think, what is that? It's, you get your bobbin, so you put your needles inside the bobbin there to keep them together. You get your little thimble ringing thingamajig where you just pop that on your finger there. And obviously when you're threading the needle through, you need to push it through, at least you're not catching it on your skin then. Now, I remember when I was watching some of the people's videos on YouTube, I wondered what this was. At first I thought, gosh, it looks like they've put a ring in there. But it's not. It's a needle threader. It is adjustable. It's a needle threader. It's a thimble. So I like that. I quite like that. And you also get some clipper scissors. Now these are really handy. I've actually got some of these that I had from something before, and they do come in really handy, especially when you don't want to carry big scissors with you if you're going somewhere. They're good for travelling. They're definitely good for travelling. Maybe not on an aeroplane, because I don't think you'd be able to yeah, I don't think these would be allowed on an aeroplane. But if you're travelling, like, I don't know, appointments, hospital appointments, it beats carrying a big set of scissors. So you get those bits there. So I'm just going to pop these back in there. So I quite like that little kit there. It's really nice. Yeah, I don't get that. I've not really had that in a cross stitch kit before. So I'm quite chuffed with that. Oh, sorry, and I also forgot, you get your threader here. Your floss threader. So that will come in really handy. Now, I've been threading my needle with my floss, just using my fingers, but I am starting to struggle a bit now. So those are going to come in very, very handy. So if you just bear with me, guys, I'm just going to actually shut the curtain for a minute. Sorry about that. The sun was really shining in then, and then it started making it look a bit awkward. So I'm sorry about that. So we have our floss on our card here. Now these cards, they're alright. They're not fantastic. I'm not going to say that they're fantastic. Because for one, my thread's a bit knotted up here. But no, the cards, they're okay. I find them still, I think they're still helpful, to be honest, even though they're not like proper card. They are still helpful. You've got your numbers here that you can correspond on the canvas, which we're going to have a look at the canvas in a minute. So you've got some absolutely beautiful, beautiful colours here. Some absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous floss. You've got your blacks and blues. You've got quite a lot of pink here as well. It's got some really nice pink there. This is like a deep red, I think, like a deep red colour there. That is gorgeous. And this one, this is like a grey purple. So that is really pretty. So you've got some lovely, absolutely gorgeous floss there. And this is the extra floss, what must be included in the kit as well. So we've got, now I think these, when them twisted like that, them called a hank. Now you get skeins where they're more, I haven't actually got a skein here to show you, but these, they're actually more called hanks. So this is when you do need a bigger colour, and at the end of it, it's got the name, well, it's got the number of the floss that it is. So we've got a white, well, a creamy off-white, we've got like a burgundy, a nice peach skin tone colour. I'm guessing that might be for the faces. You've got a pink, you get another like a kind of a burgundy colour. It's a bit lighter than that one, but absolutely gorgeous. You get one here. I'm not sure what colour you would call this. On camera it looks like more of a pinky, but off camera it kind of looks more like a burnt, or I don't want to say orange because it isn't really orange. It's a nice colour anyway. And here we've got like a nice, really nice pink colour there. So those are the extras that are in the floss. So I'm just going to pop these back in the bag, and then we'll have a look at the canvas itself, and we'll have a look at the symbols on the canvas and see what that's like. So I'm just going to pop the floss to the side. Now the floss, I feel like I'm talking about floss toothpaste here. So I'm just gonna, just a little bit, what I like to do with these when they're on the card here, just smoothing it out a bit at the bottom, and then twist it like that, and then just kind of wrap it around the card. It's not the neatest, but it works for me. So where we're going to put this while I show you the canvas, we're just going to pop it on there for a minute. I should just have a sip of my coffee and then we'll go on the canvas. So, canvas, oh, really, do you know, I'm excited for this. Yeah, it's not going to go all on the table. So, I'm going to have to fold this. Sorry about that, guys, about it coming really up on the camera. But I'm going to have to fold it like that because we're not going to be able to get it all on camera. So it is a 190 by 260 stitches, I think. And I think I already did explain that on the front. I just wanted to double check. We definitely have got 27 colours. So you've got the colour numbers there. Now I'm going to show you. Now you can either follow the canvas or you can follow, what I mean is you can either follow the chart or you can actually follow the canvas that's printed on. Now if we have a look at the chart, because I know some kits, the chart has got different symbols than what it is on the actual canvas. So yes, I've heard a few people mention this in the videos. If you do kind of have to choose which symbols you do follow, whether you're going to follow either on the chart or the canvas itself, because like I said, the symbols are different on here than it is on the actual chart itself. You can always go back to the chart to reference it for anything, but yeah, I always say well, it has been mentioned by people whether to actually either go with the chart or the actual canvas. Me personally, I prefer to go by the canvas itself because that's what it's there for. That's what the stamp cross stitch is there for. So we do have a lot of block colour, which I'm a fan of. I absolutely love. I do like block colour. Now we got a lot of it here and it's absolutely gorgeous. It is very gorgeous. So we'll have a look at the bottom. It's very clear as well, and we also have a needle in the bottom of here as well, so technically we've got about 7 needles with the kit, which is really good. So the symbols are really easy to follow as well. If I hold it up so you can see, the symbols are very, very clear. You've got your numbers as well in the spaces. So say for instance, I'm going to show you now. So if you're not done stamp cross stitch before, say for instance you want to fill in all this pink here. So you have a look and it's got a number 20 in. So you go down the side, find number 20, which is down here. So you find number 20, that's the colour of the symbol on there, and it's 3716. So then you would go on the card and you would find on here the number of the thing. So there you want to fill in number 20, so you've got 20s there. So this is the colour that you would fill that in. Now obviously looking at it here, it doesn't look like there's enough floss there, but we have actually got more floss in the bag, so that's probably why we've got the extra to do that. So you would go with it by that. I hope I'm making sense. I'll say it again. So say if you wanted to follow number 19, which is you wanted to do all this green here, so you'd have a look on your colour code at the side. You go down to number 19, which is all that green there that you want to fill in, and it's 3713. That's the DMC code. So you'd find number 19, you'd go back on your card, and there is number 19. So that is the number 19 there, and that is what I've got extra in the bag as well, I think. So let me just check. I'm sure I've got extra of that. Let's double check. It should have it on. Yeah, I have got extra of that, so I've got extra of number 19 there. So yeah, if it looks like you haven't got enough floss on the card to do that, like say number 19 here, you think, oh, I've got to do all that green, but there doesn't look that much floss here. Look in the spare floss that you've got provided in the bag, and you'll more times than not have the extra floss there. So let's pop this floss back at the side. I'll just pop it back at the side. So that is, so I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. As I said, it's 11 count. We've got extra needle, which is perfect. I absolutely love the design. I really do. So I'm just going to fold the design back up, because I'm stitching something at the minute, but I have a funny feeling that that's going to totally get ditched now, and I'm going to be working on this one. So that is my unboxing of the lovely kit from Onedaysaving. So yes, you definitely do get a lovely kit there, some lovely bits of extras with your thing there. So that is the one that I picked. I absolutely love it. I'm going to have so much fun stitching this, and I'm going to love it that much that I'm going to start it in a minute. Like right in a minute. So anyway guys, what I'm going to do for you is, the company did leave me a link to their site and also to this design. So what I'll be doing is I'll leave a link to their site in the descriptions below, and I'll also leave a link to this design here in case this one does take your fancy. So it's definitely worth checking out, guys. This is the first one that I've had from Onedaysaving, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's probably lethal because I'll be looking out for more designs now by them. I love it. I can't wait to show my husband. I cannot wait to get started. So I think I've covered everything in the video, guys. So thank you again so much to Onedaysaving for sending me this cross stitch kit for a unboxing and a review. I will absolutely love stitching it up. I'll be doing a couple of future videos, guys, where I'll be showing you my progress on this. Hence why I'm going to get started in a minute. And yeah, I'm just really excited about the whole thing. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get going now. I'm going to get my stitch on. So if you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And until next time, I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.